This video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare.
Welcome to today's video. It is a Goodwill day. So let's hit the road and see what we can find. Let me tell you this. I would never have admitted this, but I am influenced by influencers. Could you believe it? So I have got Amanda's Mercantile. If you haven't watched her, you should. She's got amazing content. And she just did a big show called the Eclectic show. It's on the East Coast in Virginia. I think it's Virginia. And anyway, she had this glass fronted cabinet in her space. And I just totally fell in love with it. I think it's so cool. And anyways, now I have it in my mind that I want another. I have one glass fronted cabinet. It is huge. I mean, gigantic. And it is for sale, but I don't want to be around for whoever buys that because that thing is a monster. Here's a little candlestick for $2.99. That's pretty cute. I think we'll put that in the cart. Look at this cool Starbucks mug. It's very Christmassy. Look how nice this chair is. I love the style of it. It swivels. It looks really comfortable, but it's really dirty. And I don't have any space for it. This one has like beautiful brown velvet. I wonder how this would do. It's only $3.99. I don't know. White wicker, does that actually sell? Look at this jewelry box. It is $6. It's actually really pretty. And it's made in Japan, so it's older. Oh my God, look at what they want on this plate. $39.99. It's not even an original. It's completely a reproduction. That's crazy. But there's this cute little bowl. I really like this. That's adorable. We're gonna take that. $25. They're cuckoo. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, he's so cute. $19.99. It's craziness. This, it's another flocked piece of red velvet with a paisley print. It's $8. I don't know. I could sell it in the store or online. Look, pewter glasses, except they are $13 a piece. So, won't be taking those home. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, that is so charming. An Amari plate. And it is $7.99 instead of some outrageous amount. I think this is lovely, and I think it would be perfect for my booth. Next up is the St. Vincent de Paul, also in Bremerton, Washington. I want this for my store. It actually looks like an art installation. It is so cool. I love it. But it isn't for sale. It's for hats. Darn. What is this? That's kind of interesting. Not quite right, though. I'm going to leave it for somebody else. Cabinet. If we were still in the boho area, this would have been perfect. And it's only $26. Although it would make a great project piece. But my God, nowadays, who has time for projects? I love the faux bamboo. Darn it. I just can't. Look at this. That is very postmodern. But that's interesting. This one is $2.95. Oh, it's got a second piece. It's got that top piece. Oh my gosh, that thing's gargantuan. Oh my God, talk about kitsch. Look at these. They actually hang. Could you imagine? Oh my God, they're so funny. So no luck there. I think we're gonna head over to Abraham's Charity and see what they have. I always have such good luck there. I always find something. Never leave empty-handed. So let's go see.
That we're traveling through. We could drive round in circles. Any place will do. Endless days and fields of purple. In our cars review. And crowds are always few.
Oh my God, this is so cool. $100. Look at the Bakelite silverware. It's complete. That's amazing.
Stray away from the avenue. Getting lost is time not wasted, as long as it's with you.
So this is a real treat. We're in front of Josephine's Mercantile. It's a really great mall. I have a friend here I bought multiple things from, Shirley. I actually used to manage her little cottage at her place. And the reason I'm here is there's a cabinet that was listed on Facebook Marketplace. So we're going to go in and see if it's adequate. They want $200, which, you know, I mean, they got to make a living just like I do, right? So I'm not opposed to paying $200 for this cabinet. It's not exactly what I want, and it isn't vintage, true vintage. It's not an antique, but it may suit my purposes. So, and we may find some other stuff. Maybe what I should do is make a table out of an old door, put some hairpin legs on it, and then put a cabinet on top. What a pretty display though, look at that. That is so nice. Something like this is really cool, look at that. It's 38. The frame is garbage, but the painting is really cool. Just needs a different frame. Okay, here's the cabinet. Gosh, it's actually really good. I mean, this is a little bit dark on the inside. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would say it was vintage. Right, I called them and I said, hey, if you could do $185, I will quit looking for a cabinet. And he said he liked my style, and he said yes. And so, you know what? I think this is perfect. And one of the reasons why is because it's very petite. And so people don't buy gigantic pieces of furniture, but they will buy something that's a smaller scale. Now then there's this guy. I think he's amazing. That is so cool. It's an antique drinks pitcher, and they only have $45 on it, and he's gonna sell it to me for $35, and I cannot say no. I have to take it. Okay, our last stop is the Goodwill in Port Orchard, and then I have to go to my storage unit, pick up a bunch of stuff that I have to ship off. And then I'm going to meet my friend who's in from Atlanta and her daughter, so we're going to have some prime rib. It's going to be delicious. I'm actually getting hungry already. My gosh, I have never seen this much Christmas in one thrift store. It's crazy. This is really cool. It's only $9.99. That's very cool. This tagine is really cool. It is $14.99. But look how pretty that is. This would be very cool to put under a... Oh, it's got a big crack. Darn it. What is this? That's really interesting, except that it feels like a new piece. Is there any coasters? That's kind of sweet for $1.99. Oh, and look at that. There's a naked lady right there. She is kind of cool, except, look, she's got a big crack in her, which is why she's still here. So this is the aisle that always delivers. So we're gonna see what we can find. You gotta look up, you gotta get down low. Look at that Beatles lunchbox. That's cool. So what do we think of these? They are not old. They're $5.95. I love a good bookend. I mean, this would be cool in a kid's room, and I could actually use it for those cool books with the cool 60s graphics on them. So I think I am going to take it. Here's where all the critters live. Including this parrot. Oh my god, he's funny. $12.99. Oh, I found one of these recently. This one's $4.99. I think it's really sweet. What would I price that for? I don't know what I have the current one priced at. But it's sweet. Maybe I'll put it online.
Windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, and I'll be just fine.
Oh, isn't this adorable? Made in Japan. Oh, and it goes this way, not up. I love this. I don't know when I'm going to have time to list, but I do love this. Does it have a chip? No. This looks like a Lego angel. And look at those little penguins.
Let's go somewhere far away. 'Cause if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine.
So recently I got a new iPhone. I also got a new AirBook, and it's really making my life so much easier as far as editing. But what's really exciting is I'm ready to up-level my editing skills. And so I found out that Skillshare has an amazing course. It's called Filmora Masterclass. And I have been taking that course and I'm learning so much. Skillshare is amazing. They have thousands of classes over hundreds of areas of interest put on by experts in their field. So what's wonderful about Skillshare, it is really a community of curious, creative, like-minded people teaching members around areas that you may be interested in. And it could be anything. It could be mindfulness and meditation. It could be traveling solo. It could be about organizing your life, organizing your space, or up-leveling your tech skills, like what I'm doing. And it is so much, not only so much fun, but it is so flexible because you can learn at your own pace. You can speed up the classes, slow down the classes for better comprehension, which sometimes I have to do that. So if you are ready to get started, click down below because the first 500 people to join Skillshare will get a month free. So you can go in there and dabble in all the areas of interest that your heart desires. So let's go ahead and get started on this haul. It's not a huge haul, but I also have a couple random things that I want to show you that haven't been on any other hauls in the past. So let's do this. So I picked up two of these. This is my little piece of greenery, but these are restoration hardware stocking hangers, and so you set these on the mantle and your stocking goes right here. I paid $7 for each of I bought two of them, and they retail for about $33. I think I'm going to go ahead and put these online. I mean, they're not a huge money maker, but I really like them, and I thought, you know, $7 wasn't too bad of a deal. At that same store, I also found this really beautiful little cash pot. This is a Fitz and Floyd. It is so pretty, and I want to say I paid $6, and I'm going to put $32 on it, and I'm going to put it online. I have had really, really good luck with Fitz and Floyd in the past, so I'm hoping that one sells. And you saw I got this, just a random little brass candlestick holder. I got a few pieces of pottery. I got this really cool little handmade bowl. It was $3.99. And this was at the Goodwill. And I know that better pottery is lighter, not heavier. This has some heft, but I just really like the design and I like the size. You know, if this was my look, if this was my aesthetic, I would probably keep this because it's the perfect size for like sauces or condiments or a tiny bowl of cereal. Then I also got this one. Again, I just really love that design. And this one was also hand thrown. I got this one at Abraham's for $5. Oh, $5, and then there was 30% off. And I also got this one at Abraham's. This was only $4 after the discount. I really love this. I think this would actually make a really good planner for some succulents or like a cactus. So, and I love that design. There's also this jewelry box. These are metal feet, and it really strikes me very much as a kind of a Florentine style jewelry box. It was a music box, but the music part doesn't seem to work. This is vintage, probably from the 60s. It was made in Japan, so that's how I know it was probably made in the 60s. I don't think it was any earlier than that. It's in really fantastic shape. I am going to put this one online because I think somebody online would really like it. So I got these weeks ago, also at Abraham's, these beautiful chinoiserie, oh, I said that right, chinoiserie lamps with these like wood Asian bases. These are little, I can't remember how many inches were they, 11 inches, I think, without the light bulb. I had lampshades for these, but they were so old and so brittle, they fell apart in my car. And so I think I'm going to sell them just as they are. They're way easier to ship without lampshades. So I'm going to go ahead and list them. I think I'm going to list them for like maybe $94 for the set. But I really, really love them. Seems to be kind of a twin day today because everything is coming in twos. The other item that I got that is a set are these like candelabra candle holders. They are really statuesque. I think they're amazing. They have been sitting around a while, mostly because I don't like the patina on them right now. I really want to clean them and I just haven't had time. So, but you know, candlesticks sell, and this bow was on there, so I didn't put that on there. These sell all year round. And I mean, I could take these to my store. I could take them to the booth. I could sell them online. I know they'll sell, but I do need to clean them and get them processed and get them out of my space. That's really the main thing. Now, this is not really very valuable, but I thought it was so beautiful. This beautiful Amari serving plate. The colors are just stunning. It's green and blue. And then look at the beautiful kind of a burgundy pink floral and peacock design. This was $7.99. And, you know, I probably won't put any more than like $24 to $30. And this is going to go in my booth. The Port Orchard Bremerton Goodwill is probably my favorite Goodwill to go to when I'm going to a Goodwill. And it did not disappoint this time. I got this onyx box. It is perfect for like Q-tips or cotton balls to go in your bathroom. The lid is really nice. The top is metal. And I paid $5 for this, and it'll probably go to the store. So I really debated on these. They're bookends, and it is of the world. But then I remembered that I had gotten a pile of these, it's kind of like a Pulp Fiction graphic novels with these amazing covers with really cool graphics. I got them at the private sale in Victoria, and I think these would be amazing to like hold the books together. And so I think the books are going to wind up going to my booth in Seattle, and so these will as well. And I paid $5.99 for them. So here's another made in Japan piece, and that is this beautiful white glass box, very charming and whimsical and cottagecore. What's interesting is I already have one like this in my booth, so I think this one's going to go online, but mine didn't have the sticker. So this has got the sticker. It clearly says Iris, which Iris, they also made compacts. So I have a bunch of compacts at the store that were made by Iris, and then this was actually $4.99. So I thought it was a good deal. I will put this online and probably put like $35 on it, especially now that I know that it actually is vintage, because I didn't know if the one that I had was vintage or not. So I debated on this one. I'm glad I got it. It's so sweet. It is ironstone with a transferware design, or is it, no, it's really more transferware, but I think the flowers are really sweet. It is very Victorian style. And honestly, I would probably use this not as a vase, but to put silverware in. That's what I would use it for. So this is going to my booth. And now that I have a new cabinet, it's going to go in the cabinet. When is that? Oh yeah. Now, typically I would not probably pick this up, but I really wanted to have a haul for you, and it is really, really pretty. So this is a tin. A lot of these tins were actually made in England, and they held candy or biscuits, and this one was made in England. I only paid $1.99. The colors are really pretty. The design is really pretty. I have sold tins like this online before. I think this one's probably going to go to my booth though, and now I'm glad I got it because it's nice. It's very charming. Whenever I can find a pile of trinket trays, I will typically pick them up for the store. These are not quite trinket trays, but I think these are very pretty. They are just really nice. And there was 4 of them for $4.99, so $1.25 a piece. And these will go to the store. I don't know if we'll sell them like 4 together or 4 individually. You know, I kind of feel like I lean towards individually because people like little random bowls like that for different things. So that's probably what we'll do. And, you know, we'll probably put like $6 a piece on them. Whenever I see these, I pick them up. I think they're so cute, so feminine, but these little hands. So sometimes they're really tiny like this. I pick up bigger ones. This one was $2.99, and this one is unusual because she's holding some little roses. It is really adorable. This one may go online. You know, sometimes they take a while to sell, but eventually they do sell. Or I could take it to my booth. One way or another, it will go somewhere. So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this thrifting adventure. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise, I will see you in the next video.